Hey, what's up? My name's J.M. Chaley and welcome to my channel. This week, I want to talk about a topic that keeps popping up every now and then. I hear about it. I know it's an underlying topic within the reader community, and I've certainly seen a lot of booktubers talk about it. Some pretty prominent booktubers talk about it, and they talk about it like it's the gospel truth, and I'm here to say that it isn't. It's just too bad that there's this stigma that perpetuates the stereotype, I guess, for lack of a better word. And the idea is that indie authors produce crappy books. That's kind of the harmful stereotype. Now, I'm self published. I'm still working on a couple of manuscripts that I have that I'm going to be pitching to traditionally published venues. I'm going to be hopefully querying next year again, maybe sometime next year. And then I have another manuscript that I'm actually submitting to a small press later this month, which is August 2025. So my ambitions are to become a hybrid author in which I'm traditionally published and I'm still doing self-publishing with the Unlife of Lisa Cooper series and everything there, and there may be other stuff that I'm doing that'll be self-published, who knows. But so I get it. When you're self-published, you don't have a gauntlet of people who are stopping you from writing something terrible. I don't know. Like anybody could write anything with no skill, no writing skills. You have no idea of story beats or the 3-act structure or anything. You just write garbage, right? And upload it to Amazon, and you have a book, and it's for sale, and you're done, right? And this thing could be not edited, not formatted, riddled with typos and grammar errors. It could be this meandering hot mess of plot, mixing verb tenses, and who knows what. There's no one at Amazon that is going to save you from yourself. There's no one who will stop you and say, hold on, this needs a lot more work. Why don't you go back and format it? Maybe hire a dude or a dudette to look over your manuscript for some grammar, right? Line editor, whatever. Come back to us when you're done. No, you just upload anything to Amazon and they'll take it and they'll sell it. It's not Amazon's job to police that stuff. Because of this, and because self-publishing is expensive, there are a lot of independent authors, self-published authors, that don't hire professional editors. They don't go through proofreaders. They don't have something formatted. They don't hire professional artists to do their book covers. And it shows. I do a lot of book shows, and a lot of times I'll bring my wife because she can watch the table if I go out to get something to eat or whatever. And what usually happens is she wanders around the show and checks out the other authors and the other books. And she buys books that she loves, books that she wants to check out. And every show, she finds somebody who didn't have their book formatted. And she says the same things. This book is really good. The story's really good, but it's not formatted and it's really hard to read. Or it's not edited and it's really hard to read. And every now and then she gets a clunker where it's just like, oh, this is bad. But that's tough. And editors are expensive. Cover artists are expensive. If you get a good one, you should get a good one, right? And we're paying for this stuff ourselves. So how easy is it to cut out that cost and just upload your whatever you've got and then reap the profits? Well, that's what's damaging the reputation of independent authors. And I guess the reason I wanted to make this video is, yes, I definitely want to encourage you to hire professional editors, proofreaders, what have you, hire a professional book cover artist, right? Definitely do all those things. And it's expensive to publish a book. It'll be thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands of dollars to publish a book. Hopefully you'll make it back. You know? But it's not just me encouraging you to do these things, but I also don't want you to get discouraged when you hear these things. Oh, you know, people will be dismissive of independent authors, and you're not going to be able to change their minds. You'll never be able to change their minds. And I almost want to say rightfully so, because there's so many of us who don't do the necessary steps that you get with traditional publishers. A traditional publisher is going to get you a professional cover and all the edits that you need. You get all that stuff with a traditional publisher. When you're doing it on your own, it's just you. So if you skip that step, then that's on you. And if you can still sell books, great, awesome. You're still making money on it, awesome. But don't let the reputation of others, get under your skin. If you've got a great story and you've done all the things that you've done to make your story the best, you put money into it, you put time into it, your blood, sweat, and tears into your book, baby. It may get lumped in with all the other self-published books out there in a negative way. You can't stop that from happening. Don't let it get you down, I guess. You know your book is good. You know your story is good. If you've gone through the process, then you've used critique partners, you've used beta readers, you've gotten feedback. These people have told you your book is good. I love your story. And then you're out there, you're making sales. So you come across some, negative Nelly who's probably just regurgitating what everyone else is saying based on very real examples that are out there. Just know that you're the exception, because there are exceptions to the self-publishing folks who put in all the right effort and do the right things. And I'm not trying to disparage people that skip out on editing and book covers and all the professional services. You do you. If it works for you, great. If you can publish a book for free and still make money, then you've got the last laugh. Absolutely. But do what's right for you. Everyone who's self-publishing, you've got to do what's right for you. But when the work of someone else taints your work by association, don't let it get you down. It's going to happen, but just know that you've done the work and you've made a great book and a great story. All right, so that about wraps it up. Self-publishing, it is what it is. I think it's always going to fight this stigma. That's just how it's going to be. Maybe that'll shift in the years to come. Maybe self-publishers will get more of a reputation for doing all their due diligence and getting on board with more professional services and stuff. It's very tough now with AI, where a lot of self-publishers that I've seen are turning to AI to do book covers and stuff like that. And that hurts themselves and it hurts us all. That's very, very tough. Hire a professional artist. Jesus, you could do Meeble art for like $50 for a book cover, or $75. I mean, you don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a book cover. You can, but there are very professional, affordable book covers that you can do. And as far as edits go, you don't want to put out a book that has a lot of typos and grammar errors and mess You know, you need a line editor, you need a copy editor, you need them. But I'm not trying to twist anyone's arm. Hopefully the stigma will shift, or dissipate, I should say. But that's the message. For now, don't let it get you down. All right, that about wraps it up. I think I already said that. If you like this video, please smush that like button. And as always, please subscribe. I try to post as often as I can, usually on Thursdays. And you can follow me on social media. I hope that you follow me on social media. I'm active on Facebook, Threads, and Blue Sky these days. You can also check out jmchaley.com. I have a list of shows that are coming up this year. And you can sign up for my newsletter. You can send me a message, say hello. I'd love to keep in touch. I hope you do. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.